Right, well here's the finished product now of the front chassis extension. It turned out reasonably well considering what I had to work with. Like I said, there's some little blemishes in there where I've had to hammer it up, but in the main it's turned out quite well. The whole thing is well and truly hidden up behind the panel. I did contemplate actually putting a little bit of filler in there to hide those little bumps and dents, which aren't all that bad, but decided against that. Don't know why, but probably laziness was a factor of that, I guess. But anyway, yeah, that's worked out reasonably well, and I think in the scheme of things it's quite acceptable. I've also started to manufacture these little side extensions. I managed to mock up a cardboard template off the side. I didn't get it quite right the first time, but a colleague sent me some measurements which helped me to get it probably correct, and this is the one here that I had to modify. Initially I had this shape here a little bit incorrect, but yeah, that'll clean up okay, and got to get a couple of the extension bolts turned up. I'll go down and visit a friend's lathe and make a couple of those and weld them in, and yeah, all of that should pan out okay. So yep. Right, well I'm doing some work now fitting the radiator duct panel and around the front grille area where you would have seen in previous videos I made a couple of pieces, one being this piece here that fits in along below the grille, and another piece I made was the piece there for to hold the valance on. So I'm going to trim that up because I did make it a little bit long. I'm going to trim that up and get that in, but don't know whether you can see up in there we've got some pretty nice fit all the way around. Bit hard to see probably, but it all fits in nice and tight. I will put some seam sealer in there to keep any moisture out. Another couple of things I had to do was put that piece back in, that bracing, which I'd taken out to straighten it. That bracket there, which was totally missing, and that duct, which had a big piece cut out of it, so I made another one. We've got that all in there now. So yeah, a little bit of work getting done up in the front here. So I'll get stuck back into it now and trim that valance mount up and get that all welded in, and that'll be that front section pretty much complete, apart from a bit of seam sealer and primer again. So making a bit of progress there. It's all coming along quite well. Everything's fitting beautifully, and I'm pretty happy with that duct panel. It's very well made and good heavy material. So we'll continue on, and I'll show you what we've got when we get that valance mount in. Right, you might recall that in an earlier video I'd made up that lower valance mount and that other little section in the centre there which was missing. So I've got all that fitted up there now, and the radiator duct panel back in. So that's all worked out quite well. You can see there the fit is looking the part, both sides. It's probably a bit hard to see in there with the shadows, but yeah, that's all worked out quite well. So the grille seems to fit reasonably well. There's a little area there that I need to just lift up a little bit, but other than that, that's all quite okay. I had to make a new, I don't know what you'd call that, duct mount, and a new bracket there, so we've got those in.